The night was cold, but your hands were warm. You held my world like it wasn't torn. I was a mess with a painted smile. You saw the truth that I hid for a while. Your voice was home in a crowded room. You pulled me out of my silent gloom. I never knew what love could be until your eyes looked into me. You touched the scars I tried to hide. You stayed when everyone said goodbye. For a moment I believed forever lived inside our dreams. When your heart found mine, it felt like the sun could finally shine. Every broken piece aligned, like the stars had drawn the line. But love can fade with time. Now I'm holding what's left behind of the night our worlds combined. When your heart found mine. We danced slow in the kitchen light, made promises under midnight skies. You said always, I said I do. Never thought always could turn untrue. The pictures fade, but the pain remains. Your empty side of the bed still stains. I hear your laugh in the quiet air, but when I turn, you're never there. I gave you all I had to give, built my whole world on how we live. Now every memory feels like rain, falling soft but filled with pain. When your heart found mine, it healed the hurt I hid inside. Now I'm lost in space and time, searching for your light in mine. But love can change its mind, leaves 1,000 tears to cry. Still I replay that night when your heart found mine. Was I not enough to make you stay? Did forever scare you away? I would have fought through every storm just to keep you safe and warm. Now I'm learning how to breathe with half of you still inside of me. They say hearts break, then mend in time. But why does yours still live in mine? When your heart found mine, I finally felt alive. Now I'm just surviving time with your ghost here by my side. If love was once divine, why did it leave us blind? I'd give it all just to rewind. So when your heart find mine, if I ever love again, I hope it feels that way, like the night you said my name, and my lonely heart was saved. When your heart found mine. were strangers in the dark, two quiet wishes, one same spark. Your eyes met mine, the world stood still, like fate had bent to its own will. The night was young, the sky was wide, a million lights were burning bright. And somewhere in that silver glow, our story started long ago. It felt like more than just a chance, like heaven planned this slow romance. Like every road I walked before was leading me to you once more. Love wrote us in the stars, across the midnight sky, etched our names in constellations we could never deny. No matter where we are, no matter how we fall apart, there's a universe that knows. Love wrote us in the stars. We built a world with whispered dreams, between the lines of yous and mess. Every promise, every kiss felt too perfect to resist. But seasons change and people too. The sky grew quiet over you. The stars we swore would never fade started slipping into gray. Was it fate or just a spark that burned too bright inside the dark? Did destiny misplace our hearts, or was goodbye there from the start? Love wrote us in the stars, but maybe not in stone. Maybe just in shooting lights that shine and then are gone. No matter where you are, a piece of you is in my heart. Even if we're worlds apart, love wrote us in the stars. If I could trace the sky tonight, I'd search for you in every light. And maybe somewhere far above, they still believe in us. Maybe love don't disappear, it just shifts into another sphere. A quiet glow, a distant spark, still shining in the dark. Love wrote us in the stars, in ink of silver light. A story that was beautiful, even if too bright. Though time may leave its scars and tear two souls apart, forever I will know. Love wrote us in the stars. And when I look up at the night, I see you in the light. Because no matter where we are, love wrote us in the stars. It wasn't fireworks or a crowded room, just a quiet night in early June. You looked at me like you could see every broken part of me. I was guarded, you were kind. Two different worlds in perfect time. Then you laughed and stayed a while, and forever started with a smile. I didn't know that simple things could make a heart grow wings. Just one look, just one spark lit a light inside the dark. Forever started with a smile, with a moment that felt so wild, with your eyes locked into mine, like the stars had drawn the line. We didn't know what fate would write. We were just two hearts that night, but somehow in that little while, forever started with a smile. We built our dreams on coffee cups, on late night talks and pickup trucks, on holding hands and pouring rain, on dancing slow without a plan. You said stay, I said I will, and time itself began to still. Every kiss felt so worthwhile, since forever started with a smile. No grand design, no warning sign, just your heartbeat next to mine. Like the world fell into place the moment I saw your face. Forever started with a smile, with a hope that felt so right, with a promise in your eyes, shining brighter than the sky. We didn't know how deep we'd fall, we just felt it, that was all. Love began so soft and mild. Forever started with a smile. Maybe someday we'll look back at where it all began, not with perfect words, but with trembling hands. If life tries to pull us apart, I'll remember from the start, it wasn't complicated style. Forever started with a smile. Forever started with a smile, with a spark that turned to fire, with a dream that felt alive, growing stronger over time. No matter what the years may bring, no matter what tomorrow sings, I'll hold that first look all the while, because forever started with a smile. Before the promises, before the miles, before the tears, before the trials, there was you. And a smile. I've heard my name 1,000 times in crowded rooms and passing lights, but it never felt the same until you said it. Like every letter had a pulse, like every sound was filled with us, like somehow in that simple phrase you meant it. You don't even know you do, that little change in tone when you pull me closer with 2 words, like they're the only ones you've learned. It's not just what you say, it's how it softly breaks, like I'm not just anyone when it rolls off your tongue. It's the way you say my name, like it's your favorite song to play, like it's written in your veins, and you feel it every day when you whisper it slow. I swear my whole world changes. I've never felt so known as the way you say my name. Late night calls and sleepy smiles, you drag my name out for a while, like you don't want it to end, and I don't either. Even when we disagree, there's still that softness when you speak, like love is hiding in between every syllable. Sometimes it's barely loud, just a breath against my mouth, but somehow it says everything without saying much at all. It's not just sound and air, it's the way you care, like I'm safe inside every time you call me. It's the way you say my name, like I'm more than just a face, like I'm someone you would chase through the dark and through the rain. When you whisper it low, I feel it rearrange me. I've never felt so warm as the way you say my name. Maybe it's a little thing, but little things are everything. And if one day the world goes quiet, I'll still hear you in the silence. If I ever lose my way, if I forget who I became, just say it once and I'll remember. It's the way you say my name, like it's home and not just sound, like you searched and finally found the place your heart would stay. When you whisper fill, I feel forever in it. I've never felt so known as the way you say my name. Out of all the words we claim, none of them will ever change the way my heart still feels when you say my name. The city sleeps, but we're awake, caught in the quiet that hearts can't fake. Your hand in mine, it feels so right, but the night is long and the world's so quiet. I don't need forever tonight, just the warmth of your arms holding me tight. The hours pass, the night is slow, but with you here I don't let go. Every whisper, every sigh feels like we're suspended in time. No need for words, no need for truth, just hold me close, that's all I choose. Hold me until the morning comes, let the night forget the sun, let the stars write our story before the day takes our glory. Just for tonight, don't let me go. words across the wall. Your heartbeat is the only call. I've carried pain too long alone, but here with you I'm finally home. The world may fade, the night may end, but in this room you are my friend. So stay with me, don't say goodbye. We've got the night to touch the sky. Every whisper, every sigh feels like we're suspended in time. No need for words, no need for truth. Just hold me close, that's all I choose. Hold me until the morning comes. Let the night forget the sun. Let the stars write our story before the day takes our glory. Just for tonight, don't let me go. In your arms is all I know. Hold me until the morning comes and we forget the world outside. Maybe tomorrow brings the rain. Maybe we face heartbreak again. But tonight there's only you, and the love I found is true. Let the dawn delay its rise. Let us linger in this sky. I'll take every breath with you until the light breaks through. Hold me until the morning comes. Let the night forget the sun. Let the stars write our story before the day takes our glory. Just for tonight, don't let me go. In your arms is all I know. Hold me until the morning comes and we forget the world outside. And when the sun finally breaks the night, I'll hold the memory of your light. Because for a moment, just one embrace, I was home in your space. I told myself I wouldn't call, wouldn't stare at your name on my phone at all. But here I am, it's 2 a.m. fighting a war I'll never win. Your picture's still in black and white, frozen in our last goodbye. I should be strong, I should be fine, but missing you, don't read the signs. Every promise we let go still echoes soft and low. I try to close the door on us, but my heart won't give you up. I'm falling for you again tonight, even though you're not mine. Even though we said goodbye, I still feel you by my side. I know it's wrong, I know it's right. Some loves never lose their light. No matter how hard I fight, I'm falling for you again tonight. I wear the sweater that you left, still smells like your regrets. I walk the streets we used to know, where every corner whispers, don't let go. You said we needed space to grow, but all this space just feels so cold. cold if loving you's a losing game? Why does it still feel the same? Every memory we made still refuses to fade. I try to bury what we had, but missing you hurts too bad. I'm falling for you again tonight. Through the tears I try to hide, through the silence of your side, of this empty, broken life. I know I should just let it die, but my heart won't say goodbye. No matter how I try, I'm falling for you again tonight. Maybe love don't really end, it just waits around the bend for a lonely heart to break, for an old flame to wake. And every time I close my eyes, I see forever in your smile. If this is wrong, then let it be, because you still belong to me. I'm falling for you again tonight, like the first time you were mine, like we never said goodbye, like you never left my side. If loving you's my only crime, I'll serve this sentence all my life. No matter how I try, I'm falling for you again tonight. Maybe tomorrow I'll be strong, maybe I'll finally move on. But right now, under these lights, I'm falling for you again tonight. I've been running from the noise, from empty rooms and broken doors, from every almost love before that left me wanting more. I built my walls up high and strong, told myself I'd be alone, and you walked in without a sound, and somehow I was found. You didn't try to change my scars, you just held me in the dark. And for the first time in so long, my restless heart felt calm. Your arms feel like home, like I don't have to fight alone, like the world can't touch my soul. When you're holding me close, I don't need to roam, I don't feel so cold in a life I've always known. Your arms feel like home. I've chased sunsets on my own, watched love fade like falling snow, hurt forever, turned to gone too many times before. But when you whisper my name, it don't sound the same. It sounds like something safe and true, like I was meant for you. You don't promise perfect days, you just promise you'll stay. And somehow that's enough when the nights get rough. Your arms feel like home, like a fire in the cold, like a place my heart can go when it's breaking slow. I don't need to roam, if the world forgets my name, you'll still be around. And if I lose my way, if my fate starts to fade, I'll find myself again in the shelter of your embrace. Your arms feel like home, like I've finally grown into someone strong, where I belong. I don't have to roam, I don't walk alone. Every broken piece I've known feels healed when you hold me close. If love is just one place I roam, I've already found my own. Every time you hold me close, your arms feel like home. We were quiet in the fading light, holding on like we had time. Your forehead pressed against my own, like love could turn goodbye to stone. The world outside was moving fast, but in that room we made it last. One more touch before the gray, one more thing we couldn't say. Your lips trembled on my skin, like you knew this was the end. If moments had a way to freeze, we'd still be there, just you and me. If kisses could stay, they'd never fade away. They'd hang in the air like words we're too scared to say. If love could delay the breaking of a heart, we'd still be in that doorway before we fell apart. If kisses could stay. Your jacket's gone from off the chair, but I still feel you everywhere. In every shadow, every sigh, in every tear I try to hide. We said it's best, we said it's right, but why does right feel so unkind? If leaving was the only way, why does my heart beg you to stay? Replay it in my mind, the way you held me one last time. Like if we lingered just a breath, we could outweigh the end. If kisses could stay, they'd still be on my lips today. They'd warm the cold that you left in your wake. If time would just obey, let that moment start, we'd still be standing face to face instead of worlds apart. If kisses could stay. Maybe love don't really die, it just turns into goodbye. Maybe every final touch still remembers us. If I could choose one memory to hold through eternity, it wouldn't be the words we said, just that last kiss instead. If kisses could stay, we'd never drift away. We'd still believe forever wasn't a mistake. If hearts could disobey the tearing part, I still feel you when I pray, in the silence where you lay, and sometimes in the dark your kiss still stays. I still remember how it started. A glance, a laugh, a world departed from everything I thought I knew, until your eyes pulled me into you. We didn't plan, we didn't try, it just happened in a blink of time. A fleeting spark, a sudden light that held me close all through the night. It wasn't forever, it was today. A love that didn't have to stay, but every heartbeat, every glance felt like fate gave us a chance. We were meant in a moment, not a lifetime, not a plan. Just a flash of the stars above, where I found your hand in my hand. It didn't need a reason, it didn't ask for proof, for just one perfect heartbeat. We were meant in a moment, me and you. I still replay the little things, the way your smile could make me sing, the warmth of your hand against my skin, the quiet world we found within. We laughed, we loved, we said goodbye. I didn't want to, you didn't lie. Some loves are made to leave their mark, like fireflies in a velvet dark. It wasn't about the how or when, it was the magic of back then. Even if the moment fades, I'll hold it close, I'll always stay. We were meant in a moment, not a lifetime, not a plan. Just a flash of the stars above, where I found your hand in my hand. It didn't need a reason, it didn't ask for proof, for just one perfect heartbeat. We were meant in a moment, me and you. Maybe time will steal the night, maybe memories will blur with light, but I'll never forget that spark, the way you left your hand on my heart. Some loves don't live forever, but they live where they belong, and ours will always linger in the echo of our song. We were meant in a moment, a beautiful fleeting flame, not to stay, not to remain, but to remember all the same. It didn't need forever, it didn't need a vow, just one heartbeat together. We were meant in a moment. carry you in quiet ways, in every night, in every day, because love can live in a moment, and ours did. I've walked 1,000 lonely roads, felt the chill of nights untold. But then you came, a quiet flame, and everything was changed. Your laugh, your eyes, your gentle touch, all the little things I love so much. Time doesn't matter when you're near, every heartbeat makes it clear. Some loves are fleeting, some lives collide, but I found mine with you by my side. If forever is a story I could write, it starts with you and never says goodbye. You're my always and after, the first thought and the ever after. Every heartbeat, every prayer, every dream I'll ever dare. Through the nights, through the laughter, you're my always and after. No shadow, no storm could ever take the love that time could never break. I used to fear the endless sky, but with you I learned to fly. Every scar, every fear I bore fades when I'm with you once more. Your hand in mine, it feels so right, like the stars aligned for us that night. And every tomorrow that we face is a lifetime in your embrace. Some loves are fleeting, some lives collide, but I found mine with you by my side. If forever is a story I could write, it starts with you and never says goodbye. You're my always and after, the first thought and the ever after. Every heartbeat, every prayer, every dream I'll ever dare. Through the nights, through the laughter, you're my always and after. No shadow, no storm could ever take the love that time could never break. Even if the world falls apart, even if years keep us apart, I'll find you, I'll remember every day, every ember, because some love's made to stay. Beyond the words, beyond the day, and I'll hold you through every chapter. You're my always and after. You're my always and after, the first thought and the ever after. Every heartbeat, every prayer, every dream I'll ever dare. Through the nights, through the laughter, you're my always and after. No shadow, no storm could ever take the love that time could never break. Through every end, through every star, you'll always be my heart, my always and after.